Did you know that certain oils, distilled from sacred trees, resins and petals, can unlock deeper states of consciousness and awaken the soul's dormant light? These ancient elixirs, once reserved for temples and initiates, hold a forgotten power. A single drop can stir memory, ignite intuition, and veil the veil between worlds. For centuries, sacred oils have been regarded not merely as fragrances, but as divine messengers. They were anointed on the bodies of queens, poured upon prophets, and offered at altars as symbols of the eternal. From the golden temples of Egypt to the Himalayan shrines, oils were used to invoke spirit, heal the heart, and consecrate the body as a vessel of light. In Ayurveda, they were said to balance the doshas. In Sufi tradition, rose oil was known to open the heart to divine love. Even in the Gnostic rites and desert mysticism, sacred oils played a role in inner purification and spiritual rebirth. These were not cosmetics, they were conduits of transformation. But today, in the noise of modern life, the connection to these rituals has dimmed. Many wander through their days with a quiet ache, a sense that something is missing. The soul stirs, but the path feels hidden. Screens glow, but the spirit sleeps. The heart longs for depth, yet life remains on the surface. It is a quiet crisis, a spiritual fatigue, one where meditation feels dry and prayer becomes a whisper into silence. The modern seeker often feels fragmented, disconnected from source, from nature, from the inner temple. In such a state, it becomes easy to forget the ancient keys hidden in plain sight. Sacred oils are one of those keys. They carry within them the memory of forests, the song of flowers, the whispers of ancient lands. Frankincense, known as the oil of truth, calms the mind and invites connection to the divine. Its aroma carries the essence of sacred smoke, grounding the spirit while lifting it to higher realms. Myrrh, the oil of surrender, is rich and earthy, perfect for healing grief and connecting to the feminine mysteries of death and rebirth. Sandalwood, used in meditation for millennia, stills the mental chatter and draws one into the stillness where soul and source meet. Then there is rose, the oil of love. Not the romantic kind, but the transcendent love that dissolves all separation. A few drops over the heart center and something shifts. The breath deepens, the chest opens. Old wounds begin to soften, like petals unfolding after a long night. Vetiver, the oil of tranquility, anchors the energy into the body, perfect for empaths and seekers who often float without ground. And then lavender, the gentle mother, soothes the nervous system and invites restful awareness. Each oil is a prayer in liquid form, a sacred invitation back to presence. Incorporating sacred oils into daily practice is not about routine, it is about remembrance. Anoint the third eye before meditation to heighten inner vision. Rub sandalwood on the soles of the feet to ground after breath work. Mix rose and myrrh for a heart ritual under the full moon. Place a drop of frankincense on the wrists as a morning consecration. These acts are not just symbolic, they are vibrational. The skin drinks the essence, the limbic system responds, the body remembers, the soul awakens. One woman who had spent years struggling with emotional numbness after a deep personal loss began a simple practice. Every morning, she anointed her heart with rose and her wrists with frankincense. No affirmations, no expectations, just breath and oil. Within weeks, she began to feel subtle shifts, deeper sleep, spontaneous tears, and a return of clarity. One evening, during a twilight meditation, she felt what she described as a warm bloom in her chest, like a light that had been waiting patiently behind grief. That moment was not dramatic, but it changed everything. Her spiritual path, once fogged by sorrow, began to feel illuminated again. The oils did not fix her, they remembered her, This is the essence of sacred oils. They do not do the work for you. They awaken what is already within. They are allies, not crutches, bridges, not destinations. And in a time when many seek healing through external means, these ancient extracts whisper a different truth, that the body is sacred. The senses are gateways, and healing begins with intimacy, with the breath, the body, and the divine essence flowing through both. The daily use of sacred oils becomes a ritual of return. It reminds the soul that it is not lost. It reminds the heart that it is still capable of feeling. It reminds the mind that silence is not empty, but full. And in this remembrance, the mundane becomes mystical. The morning routine becomes an initiation. The quiet evening becomes a sanctuary. Sacred oils are not for escape. They are for embodiment, for anchoring spiritual awakening into the flesh, the breath, the now. They teach that every moment is an altar, and that every being, when aligned with presence, becomes a priest or priestess of their own sacred temple. Those who have used these oils often speak not of change, but of return, not of new beliefs, but of deeper knowing. And in that return, a stillness is found, a center is touched, a light is remembered. For those called to this path, begin simply. Begin with one oil, one breath, one moment. Let that moment unfold. And if that sacred scent stirs something ancient in you, honor it, follow it, let it lead you back. And now, for those who've walked this path or are just beginning, share the oils that have moved you. Speak your rituals into the space below. And if the heart calls, explore the other sacred practices that await, each one a thread in the great tapestry of awakening.